Growing up, I would spend a lot of time on my own, using my imagination, dreaming up all these fanciful worlds and these stories. And I wanted to tell everybody about them. And I asked my mom, she says, Sean just never stopped talking. He was always telling stories. Now this movie, one of my favorites, is a classic. And you may not have seen the entire thing, you may not even like it, but I can guarantee almost all of you, if not every single one of you watching this right now, can quote a line from this movie. Whether you like it or not, you know what line I'm talking about. Now, why does that happen? It's not because it's a great directed movie, it's not because it's well acted, it's not because it won a bunch of awards and everybody was nominated in it, it's not that. It comes down to one thing. It's the story. The story that is being told in this movie. The story that's beginning in this scene right here, really. But why is that important? Well, the story within this binds a lot of us. Now, this movie is very much a classic of my generation. It was coming out when I was an adolescent, going through all those times, and so it binds us. But there's something more than that. Whether you're older or younger than I am, when I went looking for this VHS and I stumbled across this VHS and I told my social community about it, so many people were so ecstatic that I had found Dirty Dancing on VHS. That is story. That is what connects us. Story is what binds us. Since the beginning of time, man has been telling stories, whether it's on a cave wall, whether it's around a campfire, whether it's written down. Okay, so why does this idea of story even matter? Well, it's the thread that binds our humanity together. It creates our culture. And throughout history, people that have conquered other people, they want to destroy that culture. The first thing they do is they destroy their stories. On the flip side, you want to strengthen a culture, you tell those old stories. You teach the young about the stories and you encourage them to build upon those stories, to add to those stories, to make your culture so much stronger. And that is what binds us all together. We're the only species that can tell stories. We're the only species that can pass on stories from generation to generation. Okay, so why does this story matter? Why does it matter about story? I want to be part of your story, and I want you to be part of my story. I started 24 Pictures, video production, motion graphics, animation company about 5 years ago. And there's a lot of reasons that I decided starting it, but that was after I was an architect for a while, I was a teacher for a while, I was a personal trainer, I was unemployed, I was homeless, and I started 24 Pictures. I'm not near at the top of my game. I don't think I ever will be. I'm a lifelong learner. But 24 Pictures also isn't this super successful, huge company. It ebbs and flows, it still struggles at times, and it feasts at times. It's feast and famine. But I still have a lot that I want to teach. I want to educate, I want to inspire, I want to entertain for my clients, for you, and I want to grow a creative community that grows with 24 Pictures. Instead of making it to the top and then turning around and then deciding to teach, we're all experts in something. Whether you've just learned it or you've been doing it for 20, 30, 40 years, there's a level of expertise that you have that you can teach to others, and that's what I want to do. I want you to grow with me and be part of my story. I invite you to be part of it. Thank you so much for watching this inaugural video of 2FP TV. If you made it this far, if I have educated you in any way, if I have inspired you, definitely. If I've entertained you, hopefully I have. If not by me, by the classics. Then please hit that subscribe button, share it with whoever you want, with everybody you want, and above all else, go out there and create. We are all creatives. Let's act like it. Wait, you thought I was gonna leave and not show you the lift? You can have more faith in me than that. Everybody needs to see the lift. That's the move.